Unconscious bias is something that affects us all, whether we realize it or not. It's the mental shortcuts we use to make decisions quickly and often without intentional thought. These biases can significantly impact our actions, judgments, and decisions, even in the most well-meaning individuals. In this video, we'll explore what unconscious bias is, where it comes from, and how it influences our behavior, especially in higher education. Unconscious bias refers to the attitudes or stereotypes we hold about people or groups without realizing it. These biases are formed over a lifetime and are influenced by our personal experiences, societal norms, and cultural context. While we all strive to be fair and objective, unconscious bias can still influence our decision-making in subtle ways. Unconscious bias originates from the brain's natural tendency to categorize information and experiences. This process helps us make decisions quickly, but it can also lead to assumptions about people based on their race, gender, age, or other characteristics. These biases are often formed from early childhood, reinforced by media portrayals, stereotypes, and societal norms, and they continue to shape our worldview throughout life. In the context of hiring and decision-making, unconscious bias can have a huge impact. For example, in higher education, a professor or hiring committee may unknowingly favor one candidate over another based on unconscious biases related to gender, race, or academic background. A study found that women were less likely to be hired for a STEM science, technology, engineering, and mathematics role, even when they had the same qualifications as their male counterparts. Unconscious bias also impacts team dynamics and the way we interact with students or colleagues. In one real-life example from higher education, a study showed that Black and Hispanic students were more likely to be overlooked for academic mentorship opportunities, even if their academic performance was on par with their peers. Mentors often unknowingly favored students who were more similar to them in background, assuming they would be more successful and compatible. While unconscious bias is inevitable, there are steps we can take to minimize its impact. In higher education, this can mean training faculty and staff to recognize their biases, implementing structured hiring processes, and promoting diversity and inclusion in classrooms and homes. By actively seeking out diverse perspectives and providing equal opportunities for all students, we can ensure that unconscious bias does not hinder academic and professional success. By acknowledging unconscious bias and actively working to challenge it, we can create more inclusive and equitable environments in higher education and the workplace. It's up to all of us to reflect on our actions and strive for fairness in everything we do.